black rappers who don't rap like that at all. But they're not pushed to the forefront because the powers that be, which is the Zionists, the powers that be gonna push the murder music because they want us to eliminate each other. What's good, you guys? Your boy Div to the deal to the MO, back at it like a crack at it with these mathematics soft fabric. So I do cause steady, and we here with another Tom MacDonald video, man. This one is the white boy video before the shoot. People been telling me to watch this before the shoot because they like the conversation that goes on beforehand. So I'm with it. You feel me? Now, shout out to these people for suggesting this video. I think there was this girl or woman in a couple other videos before I uploaded my white boy video that told me to do that video first before I watched the white boy video, but I forgot. I apologize. I apologize. I heard. They mentioned verb in the class of words now. But let's get into this shit. If you fuck with the content, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want me to review or react to one of your videos, put it in the comments or put it on my TikTok. You figure, shrooms, man. Let's get into it.
So, being as this is like a super like edgy piece of content, I'm gonna play you guys the song right now. Everybody sort of knows what to expect. The first verse especially is pretty rocky, purposefully, to engage the people that are watching it. Second verse onward, it smooths out quite a bit. So.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have been mad uncomfortable. Like, what is he planning? Fuck is he planning? Especially if I never knew Tom from a hole in the wall, seeing how he dressed with the braids. People we ain't gonna like, act like we don't judge people. Like, you feel me? We judge people over looks, appearances, all that. No matter what race, culture, creed, whatever your background is, we judge you. Feel me? And then when you talk and you start being who you are, then we more settled. But anyway, sorry. Let's go.
That's pretty much it. Alright. How does it feel about it? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely asking questions for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Feel free to ask them.
I was just gonna ask, what makes you feel like you need to like justify that you're not a racist?
I don't feel like I do, and I don't really feel like this song is like. I'm not racist, but it has been said like so many times. I'm Canadian, okay? So the social climate in Canada, in terms of like race relations and that type of thing, is completely different than it is here in America.
Hold on 1 second.
24 hours later.
But like I wasn't prepared for that how intense the racial shit is out here. Obviously, like the roots in America runs far deeper than they do in Canada, so it was like pretty eye-opening to come out here, and especially like under Donald Trump's administration and everything that perpetuates, it was pretty like eye-opening for me to experience that. And because the last two songs I released were targeting the content of mumble rap, so like over-sexualization of women, alcohol consumption, Xanax use, overspending, party culture, like that type of thing. And because I targeted that content, I had a lot of people, like my page went from like 1,000 likes to like almost 200,000 likes in the course of like 3 months. So there's hundreds of thousands of comments on these videos, and a small portion of them, but enough for me to like, my phone blows up all day. And I look down at what people are saying on these videos, and a quarter of these hundreds of thousand comments are people saying like, yo, this guy's a fucking racist, he's targeting black rappers, he's a culture vulture, etc., which.
And the funny thing is, if you really look at this shit, a lot of white rappers, they talk about the same shit too. They just talking about white girls. Like, yeah, I'm fucking this bitch, da 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 da, party culture, popping zins. Like, there's a lot of white rappers who do the same thing. So for people to automatically bash Tom and be like, yo, he's coming at black people. Don't get me wrong, the most of the rappers that's in the forefront of media, a lot of them No, do the same shit. Oh, we popping pills, nigga. We smoking blunts. We running around shooting ops, and it's all my brothers, nigga. What you talking about? You feel me? So I can see why people like, oh, he's being racist. He's only attacking black culture. But we gotta look at ourselves and be like, yo, a lot of my people, me personally, we don't listen to that shit. We got old enough to realize, no, that shit is destructive. You feel me? I remember growing up listening to, like I used to, like I said in another video, listening to Jadakiss and all that shit, Wayne and all that, and I thought we was cool. I thought selling drugs was cool. You feel me? So I'm hanging around with niggas who was running around doing that nonsense, and then you see how life really happens. There's consequences for that. Oh, this man, he just got indicted. He given 30 years. Oh, this man just got shot up. One of my, rest in peace. I ain't gonna say his name and all that because one of my mans, me and my cousins grew up with, just got killed the other day, like 2-3 months ago. Feel me? Rest in peace to that brother. And he was running around in the streets. Now, mind you, he just had a baby. Just had a baby. I think the little girl was 3 months at the time. Like, like you feel me? That's real shit. And I won't sit here and say he wasn't inspired by, of course, the neighborhood, the circumstances that he grew up with, but inspired by the music as well. So if we think about the medium that music is a reflection of life, and it besides being a reflection of life, it inspires people to do certain things. Feel me? Look at the suburban kids. Suburban kids never been in the hood, never shot nothing. They run around with the ski mask on, run around. Yeah, I'm from the block. I'm spitting on my ops. They doing all that, and they grew up in gated communities. Like, you feel me? So we don't understand. People try to act like music don't have that much influence. So when somebody goes against that, and then he just so happened to be a white man, oh, he's being racist. No, motherfucker, we need to stand up against that shit too. I do. Like, you feel me? I used to listen to King Von all the time. Feel me? Yeah. Feel me? This is in my early 24, 25, whatever King Von came out. And I'm listening to that shit because the beat fire, he talking that shit, he could rap. But then you start really looking at yourself like, what am I promoting? What am I putting in my senses? What am I putting in my body? After I listen to this music, I want to turn up, but in a negative manner. Why am I keep promoting that? Why would I continue listening to that shit? That's what made me get into a different bag. Maybe it's like, let me leave that shit alone. Feel me? I could listen to some old Jay-Z or something when he not talking about drugs, because he don't talk about drugs all the time. I could listen to, you know what? Let me see what other people are doing. Let me listen to Luke Combs. Let me listen to Lucas Graham. Let me see what these country people are doing. Let me see what the other sections of music in general are doing. And then I just started loving it. Then I started getting my Tory Lanez back. Like, you feel me? Then I started discovering artists like Coley and what's my son name, bro? Damn, I forgot my son name. Woody Smalls from Belgium. I just started discovering other music outside of America and inside of America where it's just more positive. And I just started listening to that more often. That, of course, I've been listening to R&B. I got stuck in that bag. Like, you feel me? I barely listen to hip hop. Well, modern day hip hop with the drill and all that shit. I don't listen to that shit. Feel me? And you gotta remember, I'm in the Bronx. You see the K Flocks and running around and all that shit. I see these little dudes in my not in my neighborhood. My neighborhood relatively nice. But if I go outside my neighborhood, I see them with the skis on, hoodie like this, dead summertime. Feel me? Ready to get crazy. Like, you feel me? So that music does influence the culture that, especially, and then remember, hip hop is quote unquote for the kids.
What?
How easy it is to manipulate kids. So if we know this music is bullshit for us as adults, why are we even letting our kids listen to it? And then we see the culture that comes after that. Spitting the block, niggas get shot 4-5 extended with Glocks. Niggas like, whoa, why everybody dying? But the music plays a part. Now, I would say there's a bunch of rappers, black rappers, who don't rap like that at all. But they're not pushed to the forefront because the powers that be, which is the Zionists, the powers that be gonna push the murder music because they want us to eliminate each other.
Yes, sir! This nigga spitting.
It gets deep, respectfully. Anyway, let's go, Tom.
Just comes with the territory, but it's like we've never targeted black rappers. We didn't target any rappers of a particular color. We targeted rappers of a particular content. And there's white rappers, and there's Asian rappers, and there's all types of rappers that talk about that exact same shit.
Facts.
So this song was fueled by pretty much the reaction to my last two videos. And it has less to do with me feeling like I need to stand up and say, hey, I'm not racist, and more to do with me feeling like I need to respond to these people that have been saying wild shit on a public forum that is my page for the last 3 months.
So it's more of like a culture shock from you moving here and then these people assuming that you're racist.
Absolutely. And I mean, my neighbor, some of the stuff he listens to is like, it's straight up, it's anti-white. And it blares from his house all the time. And he talks to me, he's like, yo, you got a problem with this shit? And I'm like, nah, bro, it's music, like, it's all good. So anyways, I had him come over to the house, and I played him this song before I even decided to go through with the video or whatever. And is like very, very, very like pro-black, like very pro-black. And he straight up told me, he said, look, Tom, like, I understand that like you're a rapper and like, yeah, you're one of the good ones and you want to be down with like hip hop culture and da-da-da-da-da-da. He's like, I'm gonna tell you straight up, just because I live in America and I grew up here, and as my experiences as a black man in America, if I didn't know you and I saw you walking down the street and I'm hanging out with my black friends, I'm assuming you're racist before I even fucking talk to you, because his analogy was, if there's a barrel full of snakes and half of them are poisonous, I don't have the fucking time to stick my hand in and figure out which ones are poisonous and which ones aren't, because at the end of the
That's a Malcolm X quote, by the way. That's a Malcolm X quote. That's a good quote too. No, is it Malcolm X? No, that's Muhammad Ali. My fault. That's Muhammad Ali quote.
There are many white people who mean right and in heart want to do right, but there are so few. If 10,000 rattlesnakes was coming down that aisle now, and I had a door here I could shut, and in that 10,000, 1,000 meant right. 1,000 rattlesnakes didn't want to bite me. I knew they were good. Should I let all these rattlesnakes come down, hoping that 1,000 get together and form a Sheol? Or should I just close the door?
Respectfully. But then you gotta remember the errors too. During that time, Muhammad Ali was speaking facts. Like, you feel me? Because during that time, that was the civil rights era, where we don't know. We don't know. My ancestors did not know. Like, all right, this white man up the block who's coming through my neighborhood, what is he here for? Because just last week, one white guy came up here and tried to sabotage something, then broke his crew, and then everybody got into fights or killings and all that. So I understand the quote. But let's go, Tom.
they all fucking bite. That's what he said to me. And it's that it's, and he's my friend, but it's that mindset that a lot of people, and I'm not saying that he's wrong, but it's not something that I relate with being from Canada. And it's that mindset that a lot of people came to me on Facebook with in response to the mumble rap videos. And at the end of the day, like, that's what I was responding to with this record. You can only read these things on Facebook for so long until it does start touching you on some emotional level.
Facts.
And it does like start to anger you and stuff. So some of this is fueled from anger. I did my best to have it come from an angry place at times, but not a hateful place. But some of it was done intentionally so that people stop and say, well, that's bullshit. He shouldn't have fucking said that. Because the reason this is taking place in a classroom setting is because this is a learning environment and an environment that incites discussion. So like, I want some of those people to say, hey, this is bullshit, you shouldn't have said that. I need those people.
This conversation.
That's what's gonna spark the conversation.
Facts.
So
I definitely understand. Reason being, I just moved from Belize not too long ago, and race is not really like something we focus on. Like, we know there's Chinese people, we know there's different types of people, but we don't really focus on black or white.
yeah.
So a couple months moving out here when I was going to community college, and there was something happening, but I can't remember what happened, but one of my friends at the time on the track here, he was like, oh, that happened because you're black. And I looked at him, I was like, what does that mean? Like, I didn't understand what the context of the joke, so like I had to ask him, he explained it, and that's how I learned about race. So I definitely relate to what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, people aren't that, it's not such of a non-issue in Canada where it's at a point where people wouldn't understand something like that. Like, it definitely does exist in Canada, but not to the degree of intensity that it exists out here. So, so yeah, that's where I'm at. So I just wanted to, the reason I told everybody about it on the phone is just, I didn't think it was fair to bring everybody here and then to play the song and expect everybody to just deal with it, which is why I sort of gave everybody
Smart.
a disclaimer on the phone.
But what if people
That's why I
started
wanted to play you
not
guys' song
knowing
right
what he
now.
was talking about
So as long as everybody's
and then get
cool,
mad for real?
we'll get on with it.
Hey, that was dope. That was dope. Damn, I should have watched this before. Should I watch it before I watched the white boy video officially? But this was a good conversation, man. Definitely a good conversation because when you grow up in such a way, I'm just talking about myself personally. When how I grew up, and I never really was around white folks. If I would have seen Tom MacDonald, or I would have been in this setting right here, and Tom MacDonald would have just played this song, I would have felt some type of way. Like, fam, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, you feel me? Because I was programmed to believe anything that a white man or a white woman says that's discounting my culture or part of my culture. Like, you feel me? They must be racist. But when in all actuality, no, motherfucker. Because if the redneck white man was doing the same shit and was getting promoted, pushed in the media with the beers and all that shit we doing out here, we doing meth, whatever the case may be. Like, you feel me? I bet you there will be a group of white folks and a group of other races of people going like, yo, this is not good. This is not good promotion for the kids. Why the fuck is this targeting kids? Why are we promoting this nonsense? All this shit is just leading to death in jail. It's been the same narrative, but just flipped. You understand? So it's more of a human conversation than a race conversation. You understand? But I like this shit, son. If you fuck with the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want me, what? I said it wrong. It's your boy Deal to the MO. Remember, protect your motherfucking peace. Nobody tell you can't do what the fuck you want to do out here. Be the best version of you. You can be. Protect these kids. Protect some of the bum ass virus. You know, remember, the government is your boy. I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace. You hear me? If y'all see that my energy is kind of low today, I just ate. You feel me? And I ate some bullshit I was not supposed to eat. So I'm kind of trying to dreary, dude. But anyway, love you guys. We out.
I ask a bunch of questions, you don't never answer. Sometimes I feel like you love the propaganda. Love that shit. On one side this year, my cousin get out the slammer. But on the other side, his mom dying right from cancer.